What is up, Nerd Nation? It's your boy Hunter here for Film Nerd TV, and we're back for match number 2, not round number 2, match number 2 in the schmoedown reaction video. Part 1 was in the Inner Geekdom division. Emily Jacobson taking on Winston Marshall. That one will be up today. Also, the main event. The team titles are on the line. The champions, the Shirewolves, take on the team of Critically Acclaimed. I cannot wait for this match. Love both teams. This is going to be a back and forth match. Cannot wait to get started. So let's get into Shirewolves versus Critically Acclaimed right now.
Feel good?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just do what we do. Go out there, keep calm.
Yep,
like,
talk to each other.
Talk to each other.
No knee-jerk reactions.
Yep,
you know?
just play it one round at a time.
Always.
That's it. That's all we do. Yep, and just breathe, chill. It's fine.
Well, it's the Shirewolves. Those are some really nice belts you got there. It'd be a pity if you were to lose them today, which is gonna happen. I'm terribly sorry, but your championship is gonna have to be relinquished.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we've done this so many times.
I mean, 2 weeks ago I heard this from Kalinowski.
Yeah, and the boss.
Yep, they said it too.
Bateman loves to come in here and try and
so we've heard this all before.
Yeah, you know what we're not? We're not Bateman, and we're not Kalinowski, and we're not any of the other players. We are the players who will defeat you today. And we have the strength, we have the power, we have the brains, and William, do you have anything to add?
I am such a fan! You guys are so cool! When you beat Kalinowski all those times, and when you beat Bateman all those times, those guys are such jerks! You're so good!
Those guys are such jerks!
What?
Do you have anything else to add?
Yes! Please take my picture. Take my picture, they're right here. It's good.
What are you doing?
They're nice! Come on! Okay, listen, I'll take it myself. Okay, you guys. Come on. Say long may they reign!
Long live her reign. That was great. Good job, Bibbs. Sorry.
You can feel it in the air. We had our undercard match there in the Inner Geekdom, but now it is time for the championship, the team. The winner of that will go on to April 3rd movie trivia schmoedown.
So cool! When you beat Kalinowski all those times, and when you beat Bateman all those times, those guys are such jerks! You're so good! You're so good! What?
Do you have anything else to add?
Yes! Please take my picture. Take my picture, they're right here. It's good.
What are you doing?
They're nice! Come on! Okay, listen, I'll take it myself. Okay, you guys. Come on. Say long may they reign!
Team championships, baby.
And Ken, you can feel it in the air. We had our undercard match there in the Inner Geekdom, but now it is time for the championship, the team championship. That's right, the challengers, Critically Acclaimed, William Bibiani and Whitney Seibold. That's right, they go up against the reigning champions themselves, the Shirewolves.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Shirewolves as they should. Christian, why do we compete? Why do we get in this competition arena?
I'm retired, Ken.
Oh, why? In general, we, the royal we, why? Why?
Because
the answer is to win gold.
To win gold.
To win gold.
You're right.
Glory
You're
and gold. This is what this is all about, and I'm so excited to be here for this title match. It all comes to these kind of matches.
Well, there's so much story here for sure, because the funny thing is that you rewind, on the first iteration of Inside Schmoedown, you had interviewed a very different, back then, William Bibbiani, who was a little bit more cocky, who was a little bit more arrogant, and he at that time he said that he was going to win the singles tournament, he was going to win the teams tournament, he would have both championships, and when Critically Acclaimed debuted, everyone thought this was a team that was going to be unstoppable. They ran into late to the party. There was a big bump in the road. We didn't really, out of the tournament they went. We didn't see them for a little bit. But the attitude got better. And William Bibbiani and Whitney started to show. It's very similar to Bibbiani's singles career, to where he had this big, that Andraco match, and then JTE threw him off, and what's going to happen? He eventually gets himself to a #1 contender match, and then he won the championship. Can he repeat himself here? Because Critically Acclaimed is 4-1 now, and all 4 of their wins by TKO.
Well, that's amazing. I didn't even know that stat. Frankie Numbers didn't text me that like he texted you. But, the story of William the Beast Bibbiani is very interesting to me. This is a guy who came in heralded, came in like this, and the team, the Critically Acclaimed forums, you think this is going to work. It's like my 3rd marriage. It doesn't work, but you learn, and that's how I got my 4th marriage. Right. So that's what happens, and they have learned. I give William the Beast Bibbiani a lot of credit for coming out of a valley and climbing back up to a peak.
And the same can be said for Whitney Seibold as well, who's been playing very well. But here's the problem. The problem is that, yes, they are 4-1, they have 4 knockouts, and they have a championship shot now. The problem is that they have to try to win the championship from the Shirewolves. And the Shirewolves are one of, if not the best team that we have seen. They are 5-0. They have not lost. They are 2 former rookies of the year. You saw what Clark Wolf did last year in the tournament. Lost to Ethan Irwin, the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion, in the finals by a word. 1 word, and she would have been playing for that championship. She has played for a championship. She took Sam Levine to sudden death. Rachel Cushing has done the same thing. They are legends in the league. They are Hall of Fame players, and now Rachel Cushing also coming off maybe the biggest win of her career, and when she defeated Mike Kalinowski in arguably one of the best matches we've ever seen. She is now the Inner Geekdom champion. She is the first ever female double belted champion, as well as being the first person to ever be double belted with the Inner Geekdom championship. So these ladies are intimidating. They are some of the strongest players that we have ever seen in this game, and it is not going to be easy for Critically Acclaimed. But Shirewolves also want to make sure that they're chasing that Patriots record of 6 title defenses, or 7 title defenses, excuse me. And now they are going for #2.
Wow, yeah, a lot of accomplishments, a lot of great things you just said there, Christian. But you know what? It just comes back to me: talent, pure talent, and how these 2 competitors, Clark and Rachel, how they have grown in the league. A lot of people know Rachel and I were partners, but
you stabbed her in the back.
Well, maybe that's from a certain point of view. But much like when my first 5 marriages ended, all 5 of those women, actually it was 4. There was a double marriage. They all went on to better things after. They all went on to bigger and better things, and that's what Rachel has done. For the shadow and the crumbled shards of the Nerds Watch, she's now one of the champions. And Clark Wolf is one of the most intense competitors who comes to play. Game day is a thing with her. You kind of like a pitcher in the 5th inning of a no-hitter. You just stay away and let her do her thing. This is going to be a big match.
Now, as much as I want to hear about your future alimony, I would love to now move over to hear from the players. They have a lot to say. Here we go. And your winners, and still Movie Trivia Schmoedown champions of the world, classic Clark Wolf, Rachel Cushing,
Here we are. Yeah, we're back. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, it's the Magic season, supposedly. I think it's time that we were a part of that season.
Agreed.
We've defended once, and we are very ready to defend again.
Critically Acclaimed, they are gaining their respect.
Whitney and I have been a great team since the start.
You and I started from humble beginnings, as many do.
We are the smartest people in the whole league, and we got to show that today. We really weren't humble at all.
No, actually, we were really arrogant about it.
We only had 1 loss, and that loss was by a razor-thin margin, and it was very high scoring. It is our time to finally prove that we are the greatest team in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. And you know what? I'm not going to squander it. You going to squander it?
Nah.
Critically Acclaimed is an incredible team. There's no denying that whatsoever. We've seen what they do.
They're more than worthy competitors. Both of those guys, I've known William Bibiani for a really long time. The dude's a walking encyclopedia. But that said, Rachel and I think, are confident players.
They've got weaknesses. We're aware of them. We've done our homework. And we are ready because we want to keep these belts.
The Shirewolves are formidable opponents. Several wins to their record.
They've never lost.
At least 2 or 3 wins then.
I have wanted to play these two players since I started. They are the smartest, most capable, dramatic, cool, everything. I love them, and there's no way to prove that you're really good at this unless you take on players like Rachel and Clark.
We work so well as a team because we work together. It's a partnership, 50-50.
The Fife Club coming together, having that unit for us in last season and last year was amazing. But now we can stand on our own. We've had other managers approach, and the truth of the matter is we're in this together.
I think we've got each other. We're rogue agents back to back, and good luck to Emma and to Mark, but right now it's you and me all the way.
Yes.
Their sense of style is top. You know, they're the top. Everything works well. Except for one thing. Those belts.
I had the singles belt last year.
That's right.
I did, and it felt good. It felt really good. You know what goes with everything? That belt. But you know what? I want another belt. I've had the one belt. I want to try for a second, and there's no one I would rather wear a belt with than Whitney the Beauty Seibold.
Oh, stop. No,
never.
Keep
You're
going,
beautiful.
keep going.
And I
You're
love you.
beautiful.
Critically Acclaimed, you've won a whole lot of matches by TKO, but that stops today. We're after a record that was set by the Patriots.
You might have had your TKOs, but you've never played us.
We're going to take the belts from you politely,
Very nice.
gently.
Yes.
We're going to be nice about it,
Very reasonable.
but they're going to be on our waists.
And possibly our shoulders if they don't fit.
Hashtag belt belt.
Hashtag belt belt.
We're excited to see you
Hashtag
out
belt
there,
belt.
but we're not going down lightly. These belts are going to be ours for a while.
I love critic. Man, this is gonna be a great match. I cannot wait. Excuse me.
Look how we got here. By the way, big shout out to Eric, our editor, who's been cutting some amazing promos. I mean, round of applause for Eric. The promos have just been insane. Check him out over at his YouTube channel, Nerd Chronic. I mean, they've just been so good this season. So
good job,
thank you, Eric.
guys.
So
Great.
listen, as you see inside of those promos, this has been storied. We are getting to the fact of where these are a team that was deemed to be champions, haven't gotten there yet, and then a team that has earned their right to be the champions, and they're now going to prove it.
Look, it all comes down to this. The proof is in the pudding. I love pudding. I love proof. It all collides here.
All right, notable accomplishments. Here we go. Critically Acclaimed. They have a former singles champion. They have 4 victories, and they also have 4 TKOs in all of their victories. And then the Shirewolves. They have way too many Schmoedown awards that I can even list. That's one notable accomplishment. They are both former rookies of the year. They are undefeated. They are the rookie team of the year, and they are the reigning champions with 1 defense. Their match against the Who's the Boss team of Mark Riley and Ben Bateman, one of the classics of all time. And now we are set to do battle. Ken Knapsack, are you ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia!
Oh no!
5 rounds for the movie trivia Schmoedown Team Championship of the World. Introducing first, with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat, and 4 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contenders.
I can't wait to see the
Whitney,
see the
Beauty
entrances.
Seibold, the former movie trivia Schmoedown champion, William the Beast Bibiani, critically acclaimed.
I'm Leonard Maltin. William Bibiani and Whitney Seinfeld are back with one of their famous entrances. Now, if you like what they did for Mystery Science Theater 3000 or Monsters, Inc., I think you're going to be disappointed this time around. I mean, I'm not one to judge. I just made a silly appearance in Gremlins 2. But I think you'll have to agree with me, this one is pretty much of a letdown. In fact, I'm giving it no stars.
They survived the attack. Yeah. And I kind of agree with Leonard Maltin's review.
Man, it's good. There you go.
All right.
And
that was awesome.
Their opponents.
Nice to see you, Leonard.
With a record of 5 wins, no defeats, they are the 2018 Rookie Team of the Year, 2018 Team of the Year, and the reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed movie trivia schmoedown team champions of the world, Classy Clark Wolf, and the reigning Inner Geekdom champion, Rachel the Crusher Cushing, the Shirewolves.
Hey there. What'd you think of our last match?
Yeah, I saw it. Sucked as usual.
I think you have really bad manners.
Well, I think you dumb girls should stay out of a man's game.
Where do you get off behaving like that?
Hey, that's why they invented the internet, so ignorant idiots like me could anonymously say whatever they wanted to. I'm a hero! You should be thanking me.
We think you should apologize.
For what? Having a completely uninformed opinion and spewing my stupidity?
You say you're sorry, or I'm gonna make you sorry.
Oh,
damn.
Man. Oh, come on, I have the right to cowardly criticize people better than me.
Cowardly
I bet you even
criticize.
called us, didn't you?
Of course I did.
Damn, I hate being called.
Are you gonna apologize or what?
No, YouTube is nothing without my hot takes. You!
I don't think he's gonna apologize.
Nah, I don't think so.
Ah, damn! Trollololo. Ha! Thelma and Louise.
Straight. They're on the champion. They're the champion. Oh, they got all the belts.
The belts?
Oh, yeah, there they are.
All the belts.
All the belts.
Great
the champions are here. What an entrance always. The champions had an amazing entrance for when they won the titles. They had an amazing entrance when they defend them. And now, once again, a great entrance for the champs. All right, so our competitors are sitting down.
Look at that. All the gold Rachel's got to put down there.
She's
Look
got
at
to put
that,
one away. So we are now going to go over the rules of round number 1. The competitors are going to get 8 questions in a various amounts of categories here. Can range from anything, Ken. And 8 questions worth 1 point apiece. 15 seconds to answer the question. Don't forget about your JTE rules. Don't forget about your challenges. And with that,
awesome
that's everything
entrances, by
happening
the way.
in round 1, Ken.
On both
Absolutely. It's going to be exciting. I think we should get to it, sir.
All right, so with that, I would have to ask first, the champions, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
The challengers, are you ready?
Oh, heck yeah.
I think we're ready.
Then let's get ready to
schmoedown!
All right. Question number 1 comes from the realm of comedies. Who stars as Jesse Montgomery alongside Sean William Scott in Dude, Where's My Car?
I thought that was a documentary about JTE's life before his car.
That's Where's My Bird.
We're going to run that one into the ground like he
Just
did
like
himself.
Hey!
4, 3,
Ashton Kutcher?
2, 1. Clark.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yes, it is.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yes, thank you.
Ashton Kutcher.
And Bibbs.
Ashton Kutcher.
We have time.
All right. Question number 2 comes in the category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. What classic Halloween costume is 6-year-old Michael Myers wearing when he commits his first murder in 1978's Halloween? Do you remember what you were wearing when you committed your first murder?
I love
Godzilla. 5.
I love this movie.
3,
He's a
2,
clown.
1. Whitney Seibold.
A clown.
Yes, it is. Rachel.
A clown.
Yep. Bibbs.
A clown.
And Clark.
A clown.
All right. Look at that. Christian. We're starting. This is exactly what we thought we'd get. And now we get to question number 3. Dramas. Dramas. In the 2016 Best Picture winner, Spotlight, which major event in the United States forces the Boston Globe Spotlight team to put their investigation of sex abuse in the Catholic Church on hold?
Feel the tension. Feel
5,
the thoughts.
4.
Hello, friends.
3, 2,
Is
1.
it
Pens
Boston
down.
Marathon
And
following?
Rachel.
9/11?
That's correct.
Oh,
Bibb.
9/11.
Yes,
That's correct.
War in Iraq.
Okay, and Bibb, Whitney.
9/11.
Okay, so only
It was the obvious answer, too.
6-5. 6-5, only 1 point down, and we get to our next question.
Fourth question comes in the category of action/adventure. Action-adventure. Who plays Will Smith's girlfriend and eventual wife in Independence Day?
Oh.
I can feel the energy.
You know, it's like tension.
I can see
glide,
her face. I
competitive
can't think of
tension.
her name,
4.
damn it.
3, 2,
Nothing.
1. Bibbs.
Vivica Fox.
Yes, and Clark.
Vivica A. Fox.
Yes, Whitney.
Vivica A. Fox.
And Rachel.
Vivica A. Fox.
Got it. Okay.
We'll count it. We're good. Clean sweep. 8-7.
Okay. All right, next question here. Next question would be from Fantasy Sci-Fi. Fantasy Sci-Fi. Who plays the villainous Thaddeus Valentine in 2018's Mortal Engines?
All right. Some titters from the crowd there. Not a fan of
I've seen this
2018.
movie, I don't know.
5,
Sadly.
4, 3,
Watch. Is someone
2.
I should know?
1. Clark.
I don't have it.
Didn't have it. Whitney.
Hugo Weaving.
Yes. Rachel.
Hugo Weaving.
Yes.
correct.
Bibbs.
Hugo Weaving. And that movie is good.
All right.
10-8.
Yes, it literally is.
All right.
Question 6. Question 6 comes in the category of animated. Animated. What 1998 animated film features the songs "Playing with the Big Boys," "Deliver Us," and "When You Believe"? For $20 extra, I'll sing all 3 of those if you want.
How about $40 not to?
Deal.
5, 4.
Repeat.
Okay, first one.
JT. What 1998 animated film features the songs "Playing with the Big Boys," "Deliver
probably
Us,"
off-
and
off
"When
a
You
year,
Believe"?
but-
Did that JT
5.
work for him?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tarzan?
Whitney.
Prince of Egypt.
Yes.
correct.
Rachel.
Prince of Egypt.
Yes.
She got it.
Prince of Egypt.
Yep.
Prince of
Everybody
Egypt.
got it. All right. Everybody got it. All right. That was good. That was good. Here we go, guys. All right.
Now I remember.
All right. Here we go. Movie release dates. This is for number 7. Movie release dates.
Great.
All right. Gangs of New York, Road to Perdition, and Men in Black 2. They all came out in which year?
Mm-hmm.
You can feel it.
How do you?
Yeah.
How well do you
Probably a
remember
year
time?
off.
5, 4, 3, 2,
2004.
1. Pens down. Rachel.
2002?
That's correct. Bibbs.
2002.
Yes. Correct.
2003.
2003.
So Rachel and Bibbs got it. They both have so far. They have not missed. Whitney missed that one. It is still 13-11, 2 points here. But so here's what we do here on this one. If Rachel and Bibbs get this, they both have perfect rounds, and we'll have to answer a bonus. All right, Ken, here we go.
All right. This 8th and final question this round, potentially, is a Patreon question.
Yay!
The following question comes to you from Jeremiah Spivey. Thank you, Jeremiah, for support.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
Patreon.com/schmoedown is where you can support as well. The category is biopics. Biopics. What former Taxi co-star played Andy Kaufman's manager, George Shapiro, in Man on the Moon? If you believe, Christian, if you believe, they put a man on the moon.
5,
I actually love this movie.
4,
Danny
3,
DeVito.
2, 1. Pens down. And Beast.
Danny DeVito.
That's
Yes.
correct.
Clark.
Danny DeVito.
Yep. Whitney.
Time's sexiest man alive, Danny DeVito.
And Rachel.
Danny DeVito.
Perfect round for Bibiani and Rachel.
Good job, guys.
This question is just for Bibiani and Rachel. Please use your whiteboards here, guys. So we are going to ask this question, and this is just for Bibs and Rachel. Here we go. Who stars as a small-town lawyer who must defend a man accusing of killing his wife's attacker in the 1959 classic drama Anatomy of a Murder?
Anatomy
of a Murder.
Anatomy.
Thank you. It's all right. It's been a long day. It's all right. A long day. I JT'd it, and I'm proud of it. 5, 4, 3. Screw you guys. 2. And pens down. And Rachel?
Jimmy Stewart.
For the point.
James Stewart.
1 point. Okay. What a battle, Rachel and Vince. And look, strong rounds from both Clark and Whitney, and they're only 2 points away. 14-16. Wow.
Can you tell it is a title fight, Christian?
Unbelievable. Okay, so now we get to round number 2. The competitors will switch up their seats, and round number 2, the champions have decided to take opponent's choice and spinner's choice off of the wheel. They have the option to do that, and because of that, the competitors will spin. If they don't like what they get the first time, they can spin again. There are 6 questions in this round, 2 points apiece, unless you go to multiple choice. Then it is 1 point. And remember, you can steal. Critically Acclaimed has used 1 JTE rule, and the Shirewolves have used none thus far. The wheel for today's match is sponsored by our schmoedown patron, Jeremy Hastings. patreon.com/schmoedown. Thank you so much. The sponsored wheel slices for today's matches are 2000s and comedy. Thank you, Jeremy.
And a wheel slice for today's match was sponsored by one of our schmoedown patrons on patreon.com/schmoedown. The sponsor wheel for today's match is Action Adventure. Action Adventure. If we land on that slice, we'll shout out that name.
So now we have the challengers who are in the lead, who have an opportunity to go either first or second.
We'd like to go first, please.
You'd like to go first. Okay, so please spin from the wheel, Bibbs.
Trying to take control there.
Yes.
Yeah, by the peg. Good. Really hard by the peg.
There you go. All right.
Woo! Spin is in. The spin is in.
All right, so they are looking. Where do we go? It's coming back around. Where's it going? Where are they going? Where are they going? The John Carpenter?
Carpenter.
All right, Carpenter. They got Carpenter.
Okay.
6 questions coming your way in the category of John Carpenter. John Carpenter, critically acclaimed. 2 points for straight answer, 1 point for multiple choice. Question 1. Which rapper turned actor portrays dangerous criminal Desolation Williams in 2001's Ghosts of Mars?
Ice Cube.
That is correct. Ice Cube is the answer for 2 points there. All right, next question. Carpenter's The Thing was released on the same day as what other legendary sci-fi film?
E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Incorrect. Incorrect for Steele.
No kidding.
Blade Runner.
That's correct.
Wow.
All right. Third question out of 6. What popular video game series was inspired by the characters in Big Trouble in Little China?
Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat.
That is correct for 2
really?
points. Fourth question out of 6. In what state does Starman crash land in Starman?
Multiple choice, please.
A, West Virginia. B, Florida. C, Wisconsin. D, Montana.
Montana?
Montana?
Incorrect for Steele. 1 point Steele.
Florida?
Incorrect. Looking for Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
Okay. So still 4 points
Some
here.
remote.
Yeah.
No
Fifth
offense to people in
question.
Montana and West Virginia.
5th question. Which actress portrays Holly in They Live? Looking for an answer.
5, 4, 3.
Meg Ward.
Incorrect. 2 point Steele opportunity here.
I don't have it.
All right, we're looking for Meg Foster. Meg Foster.
Meg Foster.
Meg Foster.
Yeah.
But still a good round so far. Final question in this round, John Carpenter. 6th question. Amber Heard is institutionalized and becomes haunted by a ghost in 2010's The Ward. What is the name of the psychiatric hospital she is kept at?
Wow.
That
is a deep cut. We're going multiple choice on that.
Really?
That is a multiple choice question, if I'm
too,
right.
We didn't write them.
A,
Yeah, I
A,
know.
North Bend. B, Smith's Grove. C, Cherry Lane. D, Eastern State.
Cherry Lane.
5, 4, 3.
East Bend.
Incorrect for a 1-point steal.
Can we hear the choices again, please?
A, North Bend. B, Smith's Grove.
North
C,
Bend.
Cherry Lane. D, Eastern State.
Wait, that's what they guessed.
Oh.
5, 4.
Cherry Lane.
Incorrect. Looking for North Bend. North Bend.
See, we actually
No,
we
they said East Bend.
asked us to clarify because we would have given you an actual one that was
East
given.
Bend.
But
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. So now
Jesus.
Critically Acclaimed is still in the lead. It is 4 points. Carpenter didn't work out they wanted to, but the champions now will spin.
That last
Wolf
one
walking
was,
to the wheel and will spin from the
in
wheel.
my
and we
opinion,
will
a
see
little
what
too
they let.
deeper for round two. But
Clark, whoa. Mark Ellis flinched
damn,
somewhere,
that spin
wherever
by
he is.
Clark, though.
Wow.
We'll see.
Unbelievable. And here we go. Here we go. They're looking for something strong because Carpenter didn't work out the way that they wanted to, but you never know what's going to pop up on the wheel for the champions. And here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, they came close to it. Oh, wait a minute.
Comedy.
Oh. To spin it again.
Spin again.
They're spinning again.
Clark Wolf is going to spin that wheel. Right
Damn, that spin.
All right.
Clark Wolf has had great luck so far with that wheel, and they're looking for either horror. They might be looking for, look, after that performance with Kalinowski, probably comic book movies probably something they're looking for, too.
After that spin, the Titanic wouldn't have hit the iceberg.
And it's coming back around. It's coming back around. What's it going to hit? Looks like biopics, Ken.
Looks like...
No,
2000.
2000.
All right, 2000. I will be asking the questions to the champions here in the realm of the 2000s.
Right.
2000s. All right. Here we go, guys. In the film In Bruges, what Game of Thrones actor played the priest that was the target of Colin Farrell's hit?
It's not. Is it Sean Bean?
5.
Multiple choice.
A, Charles Dance. B, Kieran Hines. C,
Kieran
Liam
Hines.
Cunningham. D, Julian Glover.
Kieran Hines. B.
I don't know that answer.
5, 4.
Karen Hines.
Correct.
That's correct. Mance Ritter himself. Mance
right.
Ritter himself.
All right, question 2. In Avatar, who plays head of security detail Colonel Miles Quaritch?
Is that Stephen Lang?
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
In Avatar, who plays head of security detail Colonel Miles Quaritch?
Stephen Lang.
2 points.
2 points there. Pulling within 1 point, Christian.
All right, there we go. Question 3. In Hot Fuzz, what is the only word that the dim-witted Lurch utters throughout the film?
Oh.
Multiple choice.
A, blarg. B, yarp. C, farp. D, narc.
Narc.
Thank you.
Looking for an answer.
5.
B.
Correct.
That is
For
correct.
our boy. Ties up the game.
Rory McCann.
Ties up the game. So now we got question 4. Question 4. Here we go.
From Yarp to the Hound.
Okay, question 4. In American Psycho, which actor plays Detective Donald Kimball, who is the man investigating Patrick Bateman?
Willem Dafoe.
Yep, my nemesis.
My
That's
nemesis.
right. That's question 4. That's question 4. All right, question 5. Question 5. What was the name of Nicole Kidman's character in Moulin Rouge?
Satine.
2 points. 2
Damn.
point.
4-point lead, Christian.
All right, here we go. Last question here. Last question. Who stars with Drew Barrymore as a couple trying to get rid of an elderly tenant in 2003's Duplex?
Ben Stiller.
2 points. All right. Points.
Damn.
That's it. The Shirewolves have turned a deficit into a
6-point
lead.
lead.
It is now 26-20. The champions have a 6-point lead. Betting round. And Clark will now spin that poor wheel.
Yeah.
So Clark's going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, we get to the betting round. The betting round works like this: the champions will spin whatever category they get. They will have both teams will have a chance to bet up till 3, 0 to 3 points. They can bet, and now Clark will spin. Here we go. Wow, that is something.
Damn, that spin, Clark.
Keep using spinning that wheel.
I have to erase my guy here.
So again, look, they were down, and now the champions have a nice, comfortable
What's he
lead
gonna
here.
land on?
We saw that happen, go away pretty fast in the Inner Geekdom match. So this betting round could be everything.
You got to play them all.
Here we
9
go.
innings and 4
what
quarters.
Are we moving over to? And we're landing on movie
Movie
quotes.
Movie quotes.
Movie quotes. Very interesting. All right, so now the teams are going to write down how many points they would
I'll
like
bet
to
1
wager.
point.
And we are going to then get to the
1
actual
point.
question itself. All right. Which horror classic features the line, "They're coming to get you, Barbara"?
All right. Wow, that was a lot of flurry at the table up there.
If it makes anybody feel better, I wouldn't have gotten it. I don't know anything. 5.
I'll be somebody who missed this.
3.
Is it Psycho?
2, 1. Critically acclaimed. How many points?
3.
And you took
Night of the Living Dead.
correct.
That's
and
correct.
We bet 1.
1 point.
And we said Night of the Living
There you
Dead.
go. Okay. So it's
good.
but it was a smart choice though, because look, they still have a 4-point lead here. It's a 4-point lead. They just went from 6 to 4, but it's still a 4-point lead. And now we get into that speed round.
Speed round.
The speed round, and here we go. The speed round.
I'm so mad
We
about
are
that.
going to
Man.
give the competitors 5 questions, Ken. 5 questions. They will buzz in. They will have 2 seconds to answer the question. If they get it right, they get a point. If they miss it, they lose a point with 5 questions. All right, so Ken, I will ask the 5 questions. Champions, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're not the champions yet? Challengers, are you ready?
Yeah, we're
All right,
sure.
here we go.
Little gun
All right.
check.
Okay. Question 1. What is Jim Carrey's profession in 1997's Liar Liar?
Willie.
Lawyer.
Yes. Question 2. Reese Witherspoon, Josh Lucas, and Patrick Dempsey.
Rachel.
Sweet Home
From
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yes. Name the movie that begins with the narrated line, "People are always asking me
Fight Club.
if I know Tyler Durden." Rachel.
Fight Club.
Yes.
Fight Club.
What action film franchise features the following characters? Luther, Benji, Julia.
Rachel.
Mission Impossible.
Yes. Last one. Last one. In Disney's Frozen, who voices Anna?
Beast.
Oh, Beast. Oh, sorry. No, gone.
Yeah, point
I didn't hear
taken
my
away.
name. I didn't
It's
hear
all
it.
right,
You were
point
very
taken away,
quiet.
and that is Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell was
Yeah,
next. All right, so now the
wish you'd said my name
Shirewolves
louder.
find themselves with a 7-point lead going into the 5th and final round. All right, so the 5th and final round, and here we go. 5th and final round. The competitors will get 3 questions. They will choose from categories 1 to 20. First one will be worth 2, second one 3, third one 5. They will decide who wants to take the 2, who wants to take the 3, and they can coordinate on the 5-pointer. All right, we are going to start with the champions who find themselves with a 7-point lead here. Shirewolves, 3 questions from 1 to 20.
4, 8, and 19.
4, 8, and 19, and the challengers.
5, 6, and 10.
5, 6, and 10 for the challengers. I will start with here. We will start with the 2-pointer for critically acclaimed. All right, number 5. Here we go, guys. Number 5. Steven Spielberg is the category.
All right. You'll take that?
I'll take Spielberg.
Whitney will take Spielberg. Okay.
I apologize in advance.
Whitney, what 1989 Spielberg film stars Richard Dreyfuss as the ghost of a forest fire pilot watching his former girlfriend try to move on with her life after he tragically dies?
Always.
2 points.
Correct. 2 points.
All right. Now the Beast will have number 6.
Excuse me.
Number 6, Nicole Kidman. William, here we go. Okay. Who directed 2017's The Beguiled?
Sophia Coppola.
Yes.
Correct for 3 points.
All right.
Woo!
5. Your 5-pointer.
They have to hit this
5-pointer
one
is from
to send it back to
number
Shirewolves.
10. Now, if critically acclaimed hits it, it bounces back to the champions. Will have a chance to win. However, if they miss it, the Shirewolves will win via TKO. And here is your category. It was number 10. You guys can collaborate. This is from 90s movies.
Okay.
90s movies.
Come on, guys.
Here we go. In Wayne's World, What is the name of Cassandra's band?
You're right. Crucial Taunt.
That's correct.
Woo!
All right. So now the Shirewolves have a chance to win the game. Now the Shirewolves have to hit. They just need to hit their 3 or their 5.
Yeah, the 3 and their 5.
And here we, shit, they can just hit their 5. Right. Here we go.
Screwed.
All right, here we go. So
don't mess up, guys.
Starting with category 4, Ken.
Category 4 is 70s, 1970s, 2-point question. Who directed? Oh, Sue, who is taking it? Sorry.
I'll take it.
Rachel is taking the question. Who directed the Al Pacino crime classic Dog Day Afternoon?
Sidney Lumet.
2
That
points.
is correct.
All right. So now,
if Shirewolves hit their 3,
Clark Wolf will have a chance here to win the game. If she hits this, it's over. If not, they will have a chance to hit the 5-pointer. Here we go.
All right. All right.
McConaughey.
Your category.
All right.
Your category is fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. 3-point question. Frank Oz provided the voice of the Wise Man in which 1986 fantasy movie?
Labyrinth.
And your winner and still
Woo! New team high score record.
They did it, and what a fight by Critically Acclaimed, who found themselves in a big struggle, but man, did they fight back. 10 points in round number 5. Hell of a match by Critically Acclaimed.
33 points.
Hell of a battle there. The champions are still
Good,
the champions.
great match.
35-33, Ken, and now they sit back and they wait to see, will they be playing Who's the Boss again after that Chicago match? Will they play them again, or will they be facing their former stablemate, Mark Andreyko, as the Odd Couple and Who's the Boss go at it on April 13th? And you guys can still get those tickets. Go on over to the schmoedownlive.com to watch that #1 contender match. But we know now, whoever wins that Chicago match will be facing the Chicagoans. They'll be facing the Shirewolves. So let's go and talk to Jen Sturger, who's with both the Critically Acclaimed and the Shirewolves. Here we go.
Thanks, Christian. A lot of growling going on back here. I know that was just not the way you guys thought that was going to pan out, and you guys had a great match. You were up the first round. I really think that steal in the second round hurt you.
Well,
and
yeah.
then the betting round, you kept it close.
Yeah.
And then the speed round happened, and it's like the wheels kind of fell off.
Yeah, I'm a little perturbed about the speed round. I'm gonna have some harsh words to say at our next rules conference.
I'm sure they'll be screaming.
Well, listen, I'm just gonna say what happened. I'm just gonna say what happened, for better or worse. I buzzed, and you have to wait for your name to be called, and I kept waiting, and then I heard what sounded like a kitten fart, and apparently that was them calling my name, and I was like, oh.
That wasn't a kitten
farting? Yeah, I totally threw me off my game. I knew the answer. I was waiting to say the right answer. There needs to be some sort of decibel rule in the future. I'm also a little bummed about the question that we got wrong for multiple choice in John Carpenter, where we said the wrong words and they didn't check to see which one we meant because we conflated two of them. That should also be a rules conference thing at some point. But listen, it happens. These things happen, and the important thing is we're never going to get any shirts.
Why no?
That's the important thing.
Why no challenges, though? Why no challenges? They're there for a reason.
Crap.
Here's something else.
I forgot you could do it for those reasons. I thought the question had to be wrong.
Here's something I've learned. I have a slow reaction time. And it's difficult to hit those buttons on time. That's all.
That's all.
I'm gonna say something right now. Wendy and I, we've had a weird journey. We had all these stops and starts.
This is your actual first title match together, which I mean, when I thought about it, I was like, is it?
Yeah.
Like,
Because I feel like you guys have always been one of the top tier teams
Well,
here. And
that's
so the
kind of
fact
it.
that I.
Remember Jack and Jill when Jill broke Al Pacino's Oscar and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, you have another one of those, right? And Al Pacino's like, you'd think so, but no. Like, that's how I feel about the situation. But look,
it's a sad state if you have to compare our current state of affairs to the movie Jack
and
and
Jill.
I chose my film carefully. I'm a professional critic. But listen, it's been a really great journey with you, Whitney, and it's going to continue. And I want to just keep playing matches with you. You're my ride or die. I hope you never betray me. I hope this isn't setting up some sort of ironic twist later. But for me, you know, we had a great match against the Shirewolves. They won fair and square. They're awesome. They're the best in the league. For now, we're going to keep working at it.
Look, we fought hard. That was a bar brawl.
I had 2.5 hours sleep last night. I was so
Chairs were
worried.
lifted, stools were mashed over people's heads, and we came out okay, I think.
Bibbs didn't even have a chair.
I don't remember.
But,
Well, you guys got smashed.
Obviously, you know, this is not the end. Critically acclaimed.
Oh God, I hope not. We have a podcast.
We have a podcast.
You go back, you regroup. Hopefully, you guys aren't tired of each other because I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of you this season.
Oh,
fingers crossed.
Oh, we're coming back, and let me tell you something. I don't know if it's allowed. I don't know what the rules are, but whoever loses that odd couple who's the boss match, we might be coming for you if scheduling permits and if they let us.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Still working on my smack talk.
Yeah, fourth right there.
Yeah.
No more tags, guys.
Growl.
No more tags.
Growl, everybody.
Interview's over.
It's growl.
And we are back with the still champions, Shirewolves. Ladies, I mean, what an incredible match. You guys have now defended the titles twice. And, I mean, just walking you guys through that match, critically acclaimed, obviously, no slouches. The first round, you guys were actually down. And I feel like, you know, I've watched you both progress so much as competitors that, like, you would have probably gotten in your heads previously. But, like, this is a whole new Shirewolves. And I say that every time I see you guys play together because your chemistry as a team just keeps growing and growing, you know? Second round, obviously, that steal was huge. Absolutely huge. How were you feeling when you made that pull?
Oh, very good. I was just talking to Rachel before we started rolling, and I knew where their minds were. I knew what they were trying to do because it's a famous bit of film history, but that E.T. and The Thing came out the same year, and America collectively chose the friendly alien and not the vicious, murderous alien.
Who would?
Oh, yeah. So, but it also is a very famous piece of trivia that two sci-fi classics, The Thing and Blade Runner, came out on the same day and both flopped at the time. So I knew where their head was at. But, I mean, I do appreciate what you said earlier about, like, the miss in round one, because I think that's something Rachel and I have talked about. Like, we really are working on not letting that stuff get to us.
You have to play one question at a time,
Yes.
and if you miss something, we've both in the past let that bother us, and therefore you're not concentrating on the next question, and maybe you miss that one, and then it snowballs, and you can get into your own head, and you know, both being up there side by side and talking those kinds of things through, we've both learned that you can't let that happen, and you have to move on.
In round three, obviously, Clark hit something that she knows, and then speed round. Rachel, you were on fire.
She killed
it's your hands are burning.
She was so
I
good.
figured it out. I don't know. Like I'm notoriously terrible at the speed round. But this time, just I don't know.
She was on fire.
Speed round obviously didn't go Bib's way, and that was you know, that's one of those challenging moments where you're like, well, if you didn't agree with what was happening, speak up in the moment and don't wait until after the fact. You know.
That's the other thing about this. The more you play, the more you realize that. Honestly, Bibiani probably knows more movie trivia than the rest of us. Like, I honestly think that
he hasn't learned the
with
game
this stuff.
yet.
But this game is a game. It's not just about the trivia.
Yeah.
You can't get in your head. You have to know about your JTE rules. You have to know about your challenges. You have to know about your options. And, you know, I think if that had been us, we would have challenged.
Heartbeat.
And
That was
hopefully gotten a new question.
I was sitting there going, nope, you challenge that. That is like, but this is how, you know, I think that we are really trying to play the game.
That's something that you guys have totally, I've watched you grow, because before, you both are obviously monsters with movie trivia, but the strategy has increased so much with how the two of you play the game that, I mean, that even when you aren't having your strongest day trivia-wise, that's just going to be something that people are going to come up against you guys, and they just aren't going to be prepared for.
Yeah, we talk a lot about strategy. Yeah. We really do. We talk a lot about strategy going into the match, but also in between.
During the match.
Yeah.
We talk between every round. Yep. I don't know if the cameras are on us, but we always, what just happened? Okay, we're down by this, we're up by this.
Where are we at?
Where's your head? We communicate and we figure it out as we go, but it's always as a team, and it's always knowing all the pieces of the game.
Yep.
You have to keep that in mind.
So all your accolades aside, obviously, and, congratulations on today. We are still looking ahead, obviously, to April 13th in Chicago, because that's obviously a big match coming up between Who's the Boss and the Odd Couple, your former teammate, Mark Andreyko, with the Fife Club. Now, I know it might be weird to have to face Mark, or do you want to face Who's the Boss again? I'm sure there's a lot of emotions going into this.
We're big fans of Mark.
Always. I mean, Fife Club had 2018. We will always have that. We will always, be rooting for Mark, except when he plays us. But, that's a formidable team. And I honestly think that match in Chicago is going to be a barn burner.
Yeah.
We will be watching live from here, taking notes and doing our due diligence. But we will be ready for either one of those teams. But I have gone on record saying that I think rematches are fun. I think beating Ben Bateman is fun.
We do it often.
Yeah, we have done it before, so we'd be eager to do it again.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again today, ladies, on another win.
Woo!
Wow, 2019, maybe the next year for the Shirewolves. We'll have to see.
Thank you.
All right, as you see, look, obviously critically acclaimed, a little bummed out there too. William didn't think that he didn't hear.
He might have a case.
He didn't hear me say beast. I don't know if it was loud in the studio too. I understand that.
He might have me in court. I get it.
Well, either way, it comes down to the fact that the Shirewolves played really, really strong. They found themselves down. They came back. The John Carpenter hurt the critically acclaimed for sure. And it's a tough loss. William Bibiani is one of the most passionate people that we have in this league. He's the managing editor of TriviaSD.com. He cares about
that match
this league.
Right there.
He really wants to. So you understand why he was bummed. But then you hear the Shirewolves. These women right now, Rachel Cushing already is making a play for Player of the Year. I mean, she's already. We're a month and a half into it. The teams of the Shirewolves already
Rachel's
coming back in.
They
have 6 straight victories, 2 title defenses, and now they stare down that potential winner in Chicago. That's going to be a fight.
We haven't built a physical Hall of Fame yet for the schmoedown, but there's going to be an entire wing to the Shirewolves. You're just going to have to enter and look at all their accomplishments, because this was impressive. But 33 points in a losing effort for critically played. Yeah. No one's going to write off this team, as the battle for the titles will obviously go on.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. So, look, and they really made no... When Jen asked them about who they wanted to see, they both said it would be fun to see Andreyko. But and Rachel said it before on schmoedown Rundown, and she said it again too. They want to take out Who's the Boss again, and they know Who's the Boss wants to take them out. So it's that little rivalry sitting there. But Odd Couple's not going to let that happen, and I know Roxy Stryer has other words about it too. So we are very excited here. What a battle between a great championship match between critically acclaimed, who has absolutely they should not hang their head low at all, because that was an absolutely great performance from them. They came back after being down 7, and now we still have the champions, Clark Wolf, Rachel Cushing. Guys, go on over to TriviaSD.com. Check out articles every day over there. Make sure you join the Patreon. You can download episodes of this show on audio. Go to Apple Podcasts. Go to Spotify. It helps tremendously. You're not part of the Patreon. You can't be part of the Patreon. Well, do us a favor and go download, because guess what? It's free. Go and listen. Test yourself. Try to get new people involved by just, hey, can you get this right? Wait, what's that show you're listening to? Audio works. Do it. Right, Ken?
Audio does work. I'm a fan of audio. That's why I love headphones, Christian.
Check
out more than anything, I love the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and thank you for all your support. Spread the word, like he said.
All right, guys, so thank you. And once again, we're going to be in your city sooner or later, so go on and get those tickets to schmoedownlive.com. You want to check out the free-for-all? That is March 23rd, L.A. Come and check us out. 40 competitors going for the grand prize of any title that they want. Last person standing. Just mentioned the April 13th Chicago match. Not
free-for-all tomorrow, guys.
Mr. Alex Damon, Star Wars Explained himself, puts his title on the line and
I'll be
goes down
watching that
during
live.
Star Wars Celebration. And finally, May 18th in Houston at the Booker T Arena, we are going to have the Battle of Action continue. Andrew Guy, Ben Bateman.
Wish I was going there, man.
The main event going head-to-head. with a stipulation that if Ben Bateman loses, he does not get into the Ultimate Schmoedown Singles Tournament, and if Andrew Guy loses, then Bateman gets to pick Andrew Guy's next singles match.
Ooh.
All right, so with that, that's the Pit Boss, Ken Knapsack. Watch Inside Schmoedown every Monday. I'm Christian Harloff, and we will see you next time.
See, the post-credits scene 3 is one. Ooh.
Oh, come in.
John.
Oh, what's up, Dan?
How are you?
Sorry
to interrupt you. How are you?
See you, man.
Good to see you. Want to talk to you for a minute if you got time.
Always got time for you, brother.
How you doing? How you been?
Doing good. Feeling great. Our horsemen are doing well. Riley's doing good. You're a 3-time champion. We're feeling our mojo again as a tag team. It's a good year for the horsemen.
We're having a great year. That's something I want to throw by you.
Okay.
I've been doing some thinking. You're right. Horsemen are doing great.
Yeah.
Thinking about some ideas, ways that we can sort of shake things up, do something different.
Okay.
We need a couple new members.
We do.
So
you got somebody in mind?
Yeah, I do actually. I had a couple thoughts.
Okay.
I was talking to Riley.
Right.
And
Love that guy.
Oh no, they're trying to get Bateman in.
About Bateman.
Yes.
First Riley, now you. Why are we talking about Bateman in this room?
I know. I get it, John. But just hear me out, all right? He's having a good year. Horsemen are having a good year. He and Riley are a good team. They already played for one team's title.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to play for another. If they win that, that's 2 more belts in the Horsemen. That means if I got the singles belt or you got the singles belt and they got a belt, that's 3 belts for the 4 of us, John. And he's saying, oh, I'm reformed. And I know you can't trust him. I can't trust him either. If he's lying, we kick his ass out of here, John. He's gone. And then it's me, you, and Riley. We're right back to where we started. But he's got no Riley. He's got no us. He's got no Guy. He's going to be alone. He's going to be crippled. Plus, John, and this is a big personal thing for me, if Ben Bateman joins the Horsemen, that is going to drive Andrew Guy
nuts.
Damn, Dan, this is a new side of you. They call you dangerous. This is more vicious, Dan Merle. I haven't seen this color on you ever.
We've been playing each other a lot of years.
Yeah.
I like the game, but I like to strategize too. I'm not telling you what to do. I know there's a lot of history. Just think about it. That's all I'm saying.
Damn it. He's gonna do it.
What's up, Schmoedown
Frankie
fans?
Stats, we gotta watch him real quick.
For your Schmoedown breakdown.
Especially for this match right here.
To start this match, Critically Acclaimed enters as the 12th team to compete for the team title, and they are doing so against the Shirewolves, who boast an accuracy rate of 83%.
Damn.
Critically Acclaimed themselves have a rate of 79%. Now, after 1 round of play, the challengers have a 2-point lead over the defending champs. Both Bibiani and Cushing went 9 for 9 for the perfect round. And with that perfect round for Rachel Cushing, she is now the only player in Schmoedown history to have earned a perfect first round in each of the 3 divisions.
Wow.
And with Clark Wolf, a historic streak comes to an end. By scoring 5 points in the first, she snaps a 10-game streak in which she has scored 6 or more points in the first round. It's the longest streak of all time in the division. Getting into round 2, Critically Acclaimed scores only 4 points, answering 2 of their 6 questions. It's the fewest points scored in the second round by a team in a title match. They also surrendered a 2-point steal to the Shirewolves. As for the Shirewolves, they earned 10 points, going 6 for 6 in the 2000s category. This is the 3rd straight match they have gone 6 for 6, and they have earned 32 out of a possible 36 points in that span. Going into the wager round, the Shirewolves are up by 6 points, 26-20. In the 3rd round, Critically Acclaimed was able to cut into the deficit, trimming it by 2 points, heading into that speed round. However, coming out of the speed round, they found themselves down by 7 points after Rachel Cushing went 3 for 3, and William Bibiani went 1 of 2, effectively earning 0 points for the round. Now, in the final round, Critically Acclaimed would go 3 for 3 for the full 10 points to force it back to the Shirewolves. And coming into the match, the Shirewolves were a perfect 6 for 6 in final round questions, and they would make it 8 for 8 by the end of the match, and in the process, successfully defend their title with a final score of 35-33.
What a match.
Going inside, the numbers Critically Acclaimed played a very solid game, going
79-82. That's
for an accuracy
very
rate
close.
of 79%. After today's match, Critically Acclaimed holds the 4th best accuracy rate in the division. Looking at the defending champions, the Shirewolves went 27 of 33 for an accuracy rate of 82%. In their 6 matches thus far, this is nearly their 4th best performance to date. The Shirewolves have answered 80% or better in 5 of their 6 matches. And when it comes to crunch time between the speed round and the final rounds in their 3 title matches, the Shirewolves have answered a combined 13 of 13 questions. If you want to find out all the stats about this match and from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter. And don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every weekend right here on the Movie
Check it out, guys.
channel on YouTube and also on the Schmoedown podcast feed. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
All right, guys, let's go back to the scene. That was the title match. 35-33, Shirewolves retain, but give it up to Critically Acclaimed. Man, they came in, they had a lead going into round 1. Round 2 screwed them up a lot with John Carpenter. Round 3 was solid for them. They edged out them by betting 3 points. Excuse me. William Bibiani really struggled in round 4, the speed round. He had a challenge there. He just didn't use it. Round 5, Critically Acclaimed went perfect. Got all 10 points. This is a team that will have belts one day, without a doubt. They just have to, like Critically Acclaimed have to learn how to play the game. So use your challenges when you have it. Use your JTE rules when you have it. Learn the game, and then the trivia will come. They have the movie trivia. Bibiani and Whitney Seibel know their shit when it comes to the movie trivia side. They learn how to play the game. This team is going to be deadly. Congratulations to the Shirewolves. They are the best team working. Probably the best team of all time. They're 6-0. 2 KOs. Insane. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe to Filmer TV below, and check out Combat Wrestling Network and Combat Wrestling Trivia. Thank you for watching. I'm Hunter. I'm a film nerd. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.